This is going to be for my Tauruses who are already coupled and in a relationship. This is going to be for your January 2023 monthly reading. Okay, I will be doing the year forecast for the couple. I did one that was either for coupled, singles, people in a relationship. I already did that one if you want to check out the video, but this is just for my couple to see what you have coming in, if your relationship is going to ascend to a higher level, what the outcome of the relationship is going to be for you, Taurus. Any questions that you may have. I will be using a couple decks, and I'll be using the Ask the Angels cards as well. So let's see. This is for my Taurus's couple for the month of January 2023. Okay, so there's something about finances and career that are affecting your life. Some of you in the relationship right now, I think you're not sure if you can love this person or if you should love this person. And the angels are letting you know that it is safe to love them. They are telling you to love yourself first and that you need to heal some family issues. When I see that card, it usually lets me know that it is impacting your current relationship. And you're also being guided to release your ex. All right. Let's see. What do we have for Taurus's singles? Okay. I'm sorry. My apologies, Taurus. Taurus couples. What's going on with Taurus couples who are already in a relationship? Let me see what's going on with her. Okay. Attraction. So this card, just so you know, Taurus came out, or it came up like 3 times in the shuffle. Okay. Something about attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So what that tells me is maybe the energy that you have right now currently in the relationship may not that your energy is bad, but it may not be contributing to the relationship that you want. Okay, getting to know each other. Some of you are in the process of getting to know each other more. Flirt. So I see, and that's what I'm picking up is that you're being guided to have some light-hearted energy in this relationship. Okay, so especially with the healing the family issues cards and releasing your ex, you may be bringing forth some of those insecurities or things like that, unresolved healed issues from the past or childhood. You may be bringing them forth in the relationship that you're in now, and it could be impacting the relationship. So what your angels and guides are letting you know is that they want you to have light-hearted energy with this individual. Be more playful, be more open, lighten up the energy. And very important, and with the present advice for you is the getting to know each other card more. Be open and honest and communicate with them and let them know you have worth waiting for. So some of you are in a relationship right now and you're wondering if it's going to go anywhere, if it's going to ascend. And what the angels are letting you know is that divine timing is at work in your life. The advice that I'm getting for you in the guidance is that they want you to resolve and heal what needs to be healed and resolved before the relationship can even ascend to another level so that it can last. And soulmate, yes. So if you're wondering if this is the person that you're supposed to be with, the answer is yes, Taurus. This is your soulmate. This is the one. So I'm happy to see that for you. If you're wondering when things are going to work out, if marriage is going to work out or anything like that, like I said, they're letting you know that divine timing is at play right now. And you don't want to really go against divine timing either, okay? You want to make sure that if anything happens before the divine has planned it or prepared it for you, the chances of it working or being the way that it should, the way that you want it, it's not going to. So don't rush anything. Be very patient. If your partner is not proposing or they're not taking things to the next level, if you just started seeing someone or you just started, and you're wondering, are you going to date? Are you going to become exclusive or anything like that? It's just letting you know not to try to control it and to remind yourself that divine timing is at place and they will intervene and they will orchestrate the relationship in the direction it's supposed to go in and at the times that it should go in for you. So don't push. You don't want to push and you don't want to force because that's when where you're trying to control things, and divine knows better than us. So I would let it unfold naturally and in the way that it's supposed to. You have love yourself first. So this also came up in the shuffle a few times. Also, very important. Like I said, this with the learning and forgiving from your past, that tells me, like I said, there might have been some relationships in the past that you put yourself out there, you put yourself forward, you put the relationship or the individual above yourself before you. That's not healthy, okay? So you want to make sure that you're not doing that. You learn to love yourself first so that you can be treated in the manner that you want to be treated in the relationship. Also, with the healing the family issues, like I said, you could be acting in certain ways or demonstrating behavior in the relationship that may be causing difficulties and challenges. I'm going to pull some more cards on it as well. Like, say, for instance, childhood. Okay, just a quick example. I don't want to go too much into it because it's a general read. If you want to get more to the root of, like, if you know you have issues from your past or your family issues and there's things that are playing out and you want to help identify them, those are more for personal or life coaching services or spiritual services that you can look at in my service section. But if you're afraid of abandonment and rejection because you grew up in a household where that you endured that and experienced that from your parents, you may still be carrying that fear with you unresolved subconsciously of fear and rejection in this individual, and you're projecting that into the relationship. And when I say projecting, meaning you're acting in ways of not having trust. You might be self-sabotaging the relationship by doing things to push the other person away from you. Things like that can play out. So, excuse me, you should see if there's a pattern or anything like that that's playing out in your relationships. But definitely take a look at your behavior. What do you think might be contributing to the relationship? Remember, whatever you want the relationship to be like, how you want it to be, you have to put that out there into the relationship. And they are encouraging you to, it's saying flirt. They're telling you to be more playful in the relationship. Lighten up a little bit. It definitely seems like there's some trust issues or concerns. They're letting you know that you can trust this relationship, to stay positive about this relationship that you're in, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys are asking yourself, is this my soulmate? Am I supposed to be with them? And what you're reading is telling you is that it is, okay? I originally do the card in the bottom, but I am being drawn to the card underneath it. There also may be religious factors that are playing out in your life also, and I think that's why getting to know each other is important. I'm really being guided to tell you that you really need to express them and open up to them maybe about your past a little bit so they can understand your behaviors as well. And then also for both of you and your partner to discuss your views. Religious factors could mean someone feels like they need to attend to their family and they need to be there first, and that's their priority. That may be making you insecure in some way, creating trust issues between you or feelings of unworthiness because you've experienced that in your past relationships. It's all connected and tied in. So they're really guiding you and your partner to have these conversations because you are supposed to be with this individual. And I think you both know that. You feel this at a very deep soul level with each other. So in order to make the relationship last, you have to lighten up your energy with it. You have to, there's something coming out very strong with your behavior. I feel like some of you may be guarded also. You may be guarding your heart a little bit. So you're putting out a different energy than what you're wanting back in the relationship, which eventually your partner does sense, whether you know it or not. They do sense that. And they're going to, at some point, put the energy back out. Remember, whatever you put out comes back to you. So you're going to experience that as well, okay? I like your cards for you. I really think they're positive. I think these are the messages that you need to hear, Taurus. It's not a glorified or glamorified reading for you couples. It's letting you know that, yes, this is the individual for you, okay? Things may not be going at the pace that you want them to go at, but there's a reason. There's a reason why we're not allowing it to go that way. And when it's time, we will. But we want you to learn how to love yourself first. By doing that, it's you doing what makes you happy. It's resolving those past issues and healing from your childhood. All that is going to lighten up your energy. It's going to make you lighthearted. It's going to make you more fun. It's going to put you in that flirtatious energy. You have to come from a place of love, and that's why they're telling you to love yourself first. If you are practicing self-love and you're putting that out there, that is what comes back to you. So just keep that in mind. Anything that's playing out in the relationship, there's always two people contributing with their energy in it. Okay. Let's see. I just want to pull some additional cards. Oh, hold on, Taurus. You have a jumper. Yeah. See, this is a twin flame. Twin flame. I'm sorry. I have my camera not on me, off. Twin flame, soulmate. Okay. Connection that you have. All right. So this is someone that you really do want to be with. It's a very happy, abundant home life. It's just, this is what you desire and this is what you want, Taurus. It's just not coming to fruition at this time, okay? I do see kids in the future with the both of you. I do see the relationship definitely ascending in you two becoming very close, very intimate. I feel like when you guys do spend the time together, that when you do start getting to know one another, you'll start to understand one another. And I think because the love is there, I feel like this is a very, very strong love, because when you have soulmate and twin flame show up together, this is a love that's really not, you really can't describe the connection. It's indescribable. So you're in this relationship it's indescribable for you two right now. I will make mention not to confuse anyone in the reading, because I have soulmate and I have twin flame. If I say coupled, you could just be separated from your twin flame. You're like, well, then we're not together, we're not coupled. Energetically, you are coupled. Just so you're aware of that, okay? Twin flames, you share the same soul. You're one of the same souls. So the fact that the soulmate and the twin flame card is coming out tells me that this type of connection, I don't think you can comprehend. I don't think the other person can comprehend, but I do know that it's extremely, extremely strong. I think the healing the family issues and all that, I think that could be from both sides. The religious factor is playing a role with it. That's why I said it may be at a stall or a standstill. This card just changed up the whole reading, just so you know. For some of you, it's twin flame and they're away right now. Remember, you're still together, even if you're separated. I know that may not make sense, but it is. And with the soulmate, okay? So what it looks like, so this card jumped out, the Ten of Swords. I feel like this was where this relationship, either this is or it was, okay? Where you felt very, like, it was just very negative, like a very negative. It wasn't, the relationship didn't really feel good. It didn't feel healthy. It didn't feel positive. There was a lot of negative thinking around it. You felt very weighed down by it. I feel like you were in your head a lot and you had a lot of negative thoughts with it, Taurus, okay? Or you are having a lot of negative thoughts. This is about to come to an end. Excuse me, Taurus. My throat is getting very sore. And it does when I record, when I end up recording a lot of videos. But this cycle is getting ready to come to an end within this relationship. So if it does feel very heavy and it feels very burdened, and you got a lot of negative thoughts, your angels and guides are trying to let you know to have an open mind and that it is safe for you to love. I definitely see that there needs to be a lot of healing either within yourself or within your partner so that you can maintain this relationship. So I'm being told to tell you it's very important to do the work now before it's too late, because you can sabotage the relationship. Okay. And if it's not you, Taurus, then you can reverse the roles. Yeah. Again, look, twin flame. Okay. And you also have a very, very spiritual card. When he comes out, the Hierophant, this is going in, doing reflection. And I feel like it's because I don't think you can make sense of this. That you feel this intense, immense connection that you can't understand. You feel like it's the soulmate. You feel like you're meant to be, but yet the relationship feels so heavy and negative at times, or you have a lot of negative thoughts and questions. Is it so? This is the question that I'm being told to ask you, because the Hierophant is about doing self-reflection. Is it you, or is it the relationship? Is it past stuff? Is it past baggage? Is it childhood issues? Like I said, I gave you a couple examples of what those could be, just because it's general. But you will have to go in and find out what it is for you. But in order to change the relationship, you're going to have to change your energy and your actions in it, whether you or the other individual or both of you, because you do. You have ultimate success and happiness as the outcome for this relationship. I love seeing the Sun card, best card in the deck. This talks about abundance of love, joy, peace, whatever it is that you're desiring. This is the card that gives you an abundance of it. But this may be what's going on right now. There may be conflict. There may be people around you that are causing conflict in your relationship too. So just be mindful of that, okay? So this usually tells me it can either be people around you, or there's conflict between you and your partner, okay? But it's supposed to be an emotionally fulfilling relationship. So if it's not, and you are in this state with this individual, you and your partner really need to talk and figure out why, okay? Really. And like I said, I think a lot of people don't realize they have relationships that they really desire and they don't work out. You have to ask yourself, are you bringing things in it that are unresolved or not healed? Because if you don't, and you don't work on correcting them, you're going to keep going in those cycles. So yeah, again, soulmate card, okay? It's another soulmate card. There's a lot of anxiety and worry and sleepless nights in this relationship right now, especially if it's your twin flame and you're apart. This really, a lot of times, this could be the other person thinking of you or you thinking about them because you're in separation. Like I said, the guidance is to do the inner work. You definitely feel like left out or lack right now in this relationship, okay? Whether it's soulmate, twin flame, you're not. And I think this is the energy that's being sent off because you're in this state of feeling lack, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights, or it's the other individual. So if you're cross-watching, it could be you too. And I announced it on my other videos. Right now, I'm just doing the Taurus channel. I'm not doing for all 12 signs. I can read for all 12 signs in personal readings, but until my schedule allows me to and frees me up, I'm just doing the videos for the Taurus. I'm hoping within the next month or two, I'll be able to get to all 12 signs. But there's definitely change coming. There's definitely change coming in this relationship. And I think I already told you that I do see it definitely ascending. This is really a true love. You guys, your emotions are like so deep and intertwined with one another to where if you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you. There's so much love and passion there. Some of you guys can feel that. And maybe that's why you're wondering why it's not going to another level. For others, if it's your twin flame and you're in separation, you're trying to understand it. So you do got changes coming in with it. And there's going to be anxieties and fears still. And you're being told that you need to overcome them because they're not real. They are things that are unresolved and unhealed from your past. Okay. That's all I want with those cards. That's giving me a clearer picture of what's going on. But I like seeing, especially for the couple, that this is a really good connection and relationship. Just needing to do work on yourself or your partner needing to do work, or you're both doing work. I'm going to use my Love Oracle cards. I'm going to see what messages they have, and then I'm going to use Love Oracles. Okay, so they're two separate decks. I appreciate you viewing my video, and if you made it this far, if you are enjoying the content in this video, please give me a like, a share, and subscribe so that I know that you're enjoying. So I've already seen twin flame, and I've seen soulmate in the shuffle. If you're in separation, like I said, and you're coupled, but in a twin flame relationship, even though you're apart, you're together. Some of you will understand that, some of you won't. You are going to get a call, okay? And it says someone express love. I need my glasses, Taurus. Someone expresses love, a message of love, or thinking of you and letting you know. Okay, so there's going to be, like I said, once you start loving yourself and you start emitting this energy out into the universe, it will come back to you. Okay, so yeah, someone's in the runner. Cheers, yeah. Someone's the runner right now. Here's the twin flame, okay? Runner, codependent relationship. There's a fear of intimacy. Someone is listening to their ego. So this fear and anxiety card, if you're the runner right now, Taurus, there's the anxiety and the worry and being in your head. They have either you or they have fears of being in this relationship. Okay, let's get some additional cards to see why. The ego is getting in the way, and that's where we see the conflict too. Because this could also mean conflict with your ego as well, or conflict around you or with someone. This is your ego. Here's your twin flame. Okay, so yin yang, zen, balance, union. I told you they're going to come back if you're in separation with the Six of Cups too. Soulmate or someone from the past returning. Coupling, and you guys complement each other. So there's further confirmation of the twin flame card. Wedding rings. So I told you, this is your soulmate. This is the one. I told you if it hasn't ascended yet, it's going to ascend. You have to be patient. It says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So like I said, this is a very, very unique, once in a lifetime, one of a kind almost connection that you have with someone right now. I feel like it's a blessing and a curse sometimes when they're your soulmate. It's like great. When it's your twin flame, it's definitely a journey. If you don't understand it, that can be very painful too. Okay. Butterfly. Relationship, evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. I told you that already. It's going to ascend and it's going to evolve. When you ascend and you evolve, your relationship will. And I got that very, very strongly from you from the first card of attraction when it said to enjoy the moment fully so that you can attract romantic love. You have to get out of your head with the negativity, the thoughts, and the negative thinking. These are self-sabotaging beliefs, the anxieties, and the worries. They're not really real. They're coming from the past, like I said. And I said it has something to do with childhood also, okay? Or past relationships. But this is a relationship that is destined and meant to be. You do. Once you evolve and grow, the relationship is going to evolve and grow. So I can't stress that enough to you because it's what you admit out in your energy is what you're putting into that relationship that you have right now too. You're just getting it back from your partner. So if you're not in the best mood, or you're down, or you're sad, or you're arguments and fighting because you have concerns, trust issues, whatever it is, you may not feel like you're enough. You might the trust issues of not trusting them. You're putting it out there and you're creating something different other than love. So just keep that in mind, okay? But you should know that this relationship is destined. Don't rush it, especially divine timing, okay? Whether you're away from a twin in separation or you're with your soulmate currently right now, okay? Do the lover oracles for you also. Just want to see and put up a poll a few additional love messages for you. And that's going to be it for you, Taurus. Like I said, this is your January monthly read for 2023. I may do the weeklies. I'm not sure yet because I'm doing a bunch of different videos to try them out to see what people actually like. I've just done a general and then I did a singles. So this is for the couples. And I appreciate your support on the channel, Taurus, as always. And I appreciate you helping me by supporting it and growing it by your subscribes and your likes. Greatly appreciate it. And it's good karma for you. Okay, let's see. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things are as they are. There's no point trying to change what is beyond our control. Again, this goes with the divine timing card. Okay. Don't try to control the outcome. If you're in separation, or even if you're together and things aren't the best and you know they're not the best, but you really want the relationship, start doing the work. You have to start doing the work. Okay. You have soulmate. Where's my twin flames? And twin flame that showed up. Okay. You have a very, like I said, unique connection. And if it's not ascendant, and we know it's going to because you also have wedding ring. Okay. It's really up to you when you evolve and grow. So keep that in mind, that it's there and it's going to, but the divine is not going to have it before it's supposed to. So it's when you're ready, or if you're cross-watching, it's when the other individual is ready. Okay. I'm going to do one more. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, again, whatever happened in childhood, past relationships, that is behind you. You do have to release it and not bring that energy in to this relationship. And if you weren't mindful of that, or you weren't aware, I hope that the reading at least brings some of that into your awareness. And pull one more. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Again, raising that vibration, raising that energy so that you can attract it in, or bring it into the relationship that you're in. There's a lot about your current state, your energetic, your emotional state that's playing out, just so you know, in this relationship. I want you to be very, very aware of it. I feel like it's your actions, Taurus. I don't know why. I just do. That's just what my intuition is telling me. So just be very mindful how your actions could be contributed. It could be both of them too. Okay, both actions from both people. But just be mindful. Okay, but those are your 3 additional love messages that are coming in. And that's how I'm going to pull for your monthly for the January 2023. Taurus, I hope the video resonated with you. I hope it was able to provide you some insight and guidance and benefit you in some way. And until next time, take care.